welcome back to my channel. So you guys, that today we actually are doing my July makeup project pan. You guys, I am so happy, you guys, of how much progress I have been working on for this month of July. And I'm so excited, you guys, to actually include some of this stuff in my empties next month. And I'm always going to be switching products as I go. And you guys will see a lot more inside my makeup bag. I always have. And I'm always putting things in there, and then they're done, I always put them in the empties, and you guys will see more and more as I go. But also, if you guys are new to my channel, definitely hit a thumbs up. And also, guys, make sure you guys also ring that bell, so that way you guys can see a lot more exciting, amazing content every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You guys, I am so excited to actually include my more stuff for makeup. If my mother goes through makeup, or my family, or anybody that or guests actually go through makeup, I'm always gonna be putting them into the empties every single time for you guys. But further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so the first thing I actually am working on is my primer. So the primer I am working on, and that is the L'Oreal Sprinkle Skin Factory Primer. This is the Hydrate, Moistures, and Blemishes. Look at that. You guys, this is what the primer am I working on right now as we speak. But let me show you guys how far I am right now real quick. You guys, this is literally how much I'm still working on right now as we speak. But you guys, I am so excited to clean this part and also this part, and then I will have this whole thing into my makeup empties. And of course I'll be using the glow one really soon. And then I will also grab another primer and I'll put it inside my makeup bag, so that way I actually have a backup one, because you never know of how much products that you still have you want to actually use up. But you guys, stay tuned for this again for next month in August. Alright guys, so another thing I'm also working on still right now is my blush. And you guys know the blush I am working on, and that is the Too Faced Papa Don't Peach. Alright guys, so let me show you guys the inside real quick. Guys, this whole thing is gonna be empty so soon right now. But I definitely want to smell this one more time, you guys. Oh yeah, this actually smells so good, and I can't wait to start putting this whole thing cleaned out of this part and the back and the inside. Then I'll have it into my makeup basket just for makeup only, and then I'll be using the Warner Beauty one. And then I will also, when that Warner Beauty one runs out and actually about to be done, then I will actually grab another blush and I'll put that in my makeup bag pretty soon, because you guys know I'm really trying to get as many blushes and bronzers and everything else to put it into my makeup empties only. And then when it comes to the month, then that's when I will show you guys of all the makeup I've gone through, and I will keep adding more and more as I go. But you guys, stay tuned, and this is the best blush ever, and I can't wait to buy more of these down the road. But definitely stay tuned for my next project plan, you guys, in August. Alright guys, so another thing I also am working on is my powder. And you guys know the one I already am using, and that is the Hard Candy Sheer EV Translucent Loose Powder. Look at that, you guys. This is what the outside I'm already at right now as you speak. But let me show you guys the inside real quick. You guys, I can't believe this is how much I have left on the inside. But also guys, whenever there's like any powder in here at all, I will have this whole thing into my makeup empties only, and then I'll be using the e.l.f. one, which I also have a makeup bag, which I'll be replacing down the road. So always stay tuned for a lot of powders, you guys. The guest goes through, my mom goes through, my sister goes through, or if there's skincare, hair care, body care, whatever it is, I will make sure to include it for you guys every single month. But also guys, I will buy more powders down the road, and this is so good. Alright guys, so another thing I already am still working on is my bronzer. Alright guys, so you guys know the bronzer I'm using, and that is the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Solari Longwear May Bronzer. Alright guys, so let me show you guys the inside real quick. You guys, this is how much I'm still at right now as we speak. But I definitely want to smell this one more time, you guys. Oh yeah, you guys, this one actually smells so good, and I can't wait to try out their next one in the future. But right now, you guys know I have other bronzers that I need to go through first before I ever think about buying more. But you guys will always see more bronzers, more blush, everything else. But this definitely is to you guys pretty soon for next month in August. But I do want us to know is that if any other guests actually did not finish their bronzer, I'll be including using theirs so I can actually finish up for them. But also other products that should go through. But keep on this one, you guys, for next month in August. Alright guys, so you guys know the other one I'm still working on is my foundation. Alright guys, so you guys know the foundation I am working on, and that is the Tarte Shape Taint Mate Foundation. And this one is the Tarte Double Beauty, and this is the shade Light Medium Neutral. But I definitely want to see how far I'm on this one real quick. Oh yeah, this one is definitely on its way of going through. And you guys, I will get every last bit of everything inside. And then I will also get every bit on the inside of this. Then I will also clean up the makeup wipe, and I'll put the stick thingy back in here and the stick, and that shit goes with it. And then I'll have this whole thing into my makeup empties and only. And then I'll be using my next foundation, which I can't wait to include really soon. You guys, I absolutely love this foundation. I really definitely need to get my actual shade because sometimes my other foundations just does not match me. But I'm glad I'm kind of getting so many other foundations like out of my collection. But definitely stay tuned for this, you guys, in August. Alright guys, so another thing is also, I can't believe I'm actually working on, is my mascara. And you guys know, this is the one where I'm finishing, and that is my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Alright guys, so I'm gonna see how far I'm on this one real quick. But oh my gosh, you guys, this one is definitely on its way to finishing. And then what I will do is I will clean the inside and the outside of this. Then I'll put the little thingy back inside of this mascara. Then I will have this wand back in there, and then I will have this whole thing into my makeup empties only. I always clean my mascaras every single time whenever I'm about to do a makeup empty, so I have all my makeup all nice and clean. But definitely stay tuned for this, you guys, for next month in August. Alright guys, so another thing I can't believe I'm also working on is my highlighter. And you guys know the highlighter I already am working on, and that is the Steam from Space IB. And this is called Elleriscent Highlighter from Space Case Cosmetics. Look at that. You guys, this is what the outside looks like as we speak. But let me show you guys the inside real quick. Look at that. You guys, this one is still in the progress right now as we speak. But I do want you guys to know is that when I have nothing left inside the powder, then I will also get every last bit of this and I'll put it into my next highlighter I'll be working on pretty soon in the future. And then I will also have this in the other one. And then I will have this whole thing and this part cleaned out and the inside, and I'll have this whole thing into my makeup empties only. I'm so excited, you guys. I'm getting so much highlighters out of my collection for good because I have so many I need to go through. But also guys, stay tuned for this in August and you'll see it in more and more as I go every single month. Alright guys, so another thing I also am working on is my concealer. And you guys know the one I already am working on, and that is the Revlon Color Stay Concealer. And this is the shade 03 Light Medium. But I definitely want to see how far I'm on this one real quick. Oh yeah, this one is definitely on its way of finishing right now. And you guys know I always get every last bit of it on the inside, and then I'll have it into my empties really soon. And I'm honestly so excited, you guys, to use the Kevin Kwan, because I'm also trying out other concealers and also, you know, clean them out and put in the empties. But this one, stay tuned for you guys, and I can't wait to try some other shades and other concealers at Dollar Tree or Five Below or anything like that. And yes, you guys will see more of these and other shades down the road. But this is so good. Alright guys, so another thing I'm also working on is my brow product. And you guys know the one I already am working on, and that is the Billion Dollar Brows, and this is the shade called Taupe. But let me show you guys the inside real quick. You guys, this is literally how much I'm still working on right now. I am so excited, you guys, that this is actually on its way of finishing. And every single time, you guys, like whenever I'm done with the product, I always clean this part right here and also the inside of these. I never had these before in my empties, but this is the first time I've actually gone through these, and I can't wait to get more bum instead of like the brow brush and everything. But you guys will see mine, brow products, my sisters or my family or guests. And yes, this is definitely on its way of finishing, and I can't wait to clean it out and put it in my makeup empties only. And then I'll be using the e.l.f. one, and I will always get every last bit of it into the e.l.f. one, and then I'll be putting this right in the empties. But stay tuned for this, you guys, every single month, and also stay tuned for this in August. Alright guys, so another thing I'm also working on as we speak is my lip combo. Alright guys, so the first one I already am working on, and that is my Mary Mimosa from Bath by Work lip gloss. You guys, this is what the packaging looks like as we speak. But also guys, this one is still on its way of finishing, and I've already will have this in my empties eventually. But I'm actually really love these lip glosses so much. I would love if Bath My Works actually comes back with their delicious lip glosses. I miss them so much. And I will also love if they actually bring back the discontinued their Bath Body Wash and also their lip glosses and other perfumes and lotions. But that would be really awesome. But I absolutely love this, and stay tuned for this, you guys, for next month in August. Alright guys, so another lip combo I'm already working on is my lipstick. And you guys know the lipstick I am working on, and that is the CoverGirl, and it's the shade 540. Alright guys, so let me show you guys how far I'm on this one real quick. Oh my gosh, you guys, look how much I'm actually getting lower and lower as I go. I mean, look at that. But I'm so excited, you guys, to actually include this in my next empties really soon. And then I'll be using, actually put it into the Tarte one. And then I'll be using my next CoverGirl one that I've been wanting to go back into for a really long time. But I'm really excited, you guys, to get as many other lipsticks I have in my collection, because I'm trying to get lower and lower as my lipsticks and lip glosses and other makeup products, because I'm trying to get as many things, like, you know, use stuff and go through. And, you know, every time I do these makeup empties, and I'm always going to be, you know, including new mascaras and bronzers and blushes, like whenever I'm actually run out of certain things in my Kia drawer. But definitely keep on this one, you guys, for next month in August. Alright guys, so another thing I'm also am finishing, and also can't wait to get more sun sprays down the road. And you guys know the sun spray I'm already working on, and that is the I Do Care. And this is also the hashtag Get Them Lala Beauty. This is the Do You Boo sun spray. But I do want you guys to know is that I'm actually using my Urban Decay one right now of the primer sprays. I've had those for years, and I'm just kind of like pour them out into this one that actually works, because mostly sometimes like I want to get other primer sprays and stuff like that. I can get them out of my collection and also try out some other new setting sprays. I will be getting more like down the road once all my primer sprays run out, and you'll see more as I go, but this is so good and it's actually pretty full right now. But also guys, when this one of the spray does not work, I will also have another primer or another setting spray that is like a small one, and I will empty this one and I'll have this cleaned out and also the inside, you know, rinse out, and then I will have it into my makeup empties only. And if my other small one runs out, then I can always buy more, and they're so good. I love actually, keep getting all these different setting sprays and just like pour them out if they don't work, and then just like keep rotating, and you guys will see so many. But I always love letting you guys know if what setting spray works and which one does not. But stay tuned for this, you guys, for next month in August. Alright guys, so we have one more final product and we made it to the end. Alright guys, so the last thing I'm also participating right now is my NARS palette. Alright guys, so let me show you guys the inside real quick. You guys, this is literally how of the eyeshadow palette I'm working on right now. So right now I'm already working on this one, and I'm actually finishing this one, and I'm also working on this one. But when this one right here gets done, I'm actually kind of going to this one also, because I'm kind of like mixing these two together to make a really beautiful shade, so I can kind of like get the entire eyeshadow and just like keep moving row by row by row. And I will have this whole thing clean out, this part, and also these little square guys right here, and also the outside of this and the back. And then I'll have this whole thing finally in my empties, and then I'll be working on my other small ones. I honestly cannot wait. I can't wait to see so much. I'm so excited. Look at that, you guys. So basically I already scraped every last bit of this, and then what I actually did, I actually put all of the rest of it into the hard candy. It's called 895 Heart and Soul. So basically is that I'm just kind of like getting tired of it. But right now I already am working on this one and this one and this one right here. And then also guys, when this one gets done, of course I will actually put it into this guy right here. And then I'm always going to be doing that for every single eyeshadow. If I actually am going to use this, I will actually get so many from this into this, and then I could just have this whole thing into cleaned out of this part, and also this part and the back. And then I'll have this whole thing into my makeup empties only. And then I'll be using my other old palette, and I'll be using this also and the glitter ones. And I'm just so excited, you guys, to get so many of these type of eyeshadow palettes, because I'm getting so many I need to get rid of. Alright guys, so that is my entire makeup project pan for July. I am so excited, you guys, to actually can't wait to put it into my makeup empties only. And I'm just really ready to try out more new things and into my makeup collection because I really do want to get back into Ipsy again in the future. So that's my goal to actually do. And if I have other things, I also have that are like old I need to get rid of course I'm always going to be putting them into the empties, and if my mom ever goes through nail polishes or makeup products or guess as she goes through, I will make sure to put it into the empties for you guys every month. But also, if you guys are new to my channel, definitely hit thumbs up. And also, guys, make sure you guys also hit that subscribe button, and also make sure you guys also ring that bell because I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm actually so excited, you guys, to get more and more things out of my collection. And you guys seen all the makeup I've gone through for the months. It's absolutely crazy, but also it feels good at the same time. But I love you guys all so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video.